How's everyone doing today? So we're gonna give City Skylines another try. It's gotten a couple updates since last time I poked it. Hello, cat.
Hi.
Wrong.
Ooh, hello.
Hi.
Everyone's just showing up.
You're a snake. You're a
I,
snake.
I got the stream notifications like, oh, he's in VC. I'm gonna go say hi.
Yeah,
enough.
safe. You dragged me. Bob.
Oh, wait, it's the 4th. Ah. There's the. I have an
Anyways.
advent calendar. That's
Cat.
why. That's what. Yes.
Back to
Yeah.
the server. I'm dragging you by your tail.
Ah!
You're sure adorable. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I just want to make sure, like, you know, global illumination is, like, stable. Just realized ray tracing. Actually, I wonder, if I go into advanced, is there, like, oh, that's kind of fun. But no, no, I'm looking for, like, any kind of, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Volumetric fog, oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's ray tracing. Okay, so that's disabled now. Alright, it looks like a couple of updates in, it's running substantially better. It's no longer bouncing off the memory cap anymore. Alright, so I got 25 tiles I can purchase. Okay, curiosity. Natural resources. Aha, okay. Anywhere. Fertile land. So, places like that, okay. Alright, I don't think we're gonna be getting into wood. Mining we could get into, though. Stick mine over here. Specifically coal mine. Interesting. I think I will start by just expanding in this general area. So I'll buy all of that. And then over here, I think is where I will... Yeah, I can turn on the volume. It's very loud. Just... Do I want... No, I want, like... I don't want main menu. I want... They don't have an option for, like, in-game music. No, they do, but it's just under advanced. Weather and water... No, actually, no. You know what? That's probably the radio. Can I change radio station? I can. Oh, I've had storms and car accidents. Oh, someone died in a car accident. That's not fun. Cedric Whittaker is just, wandering. He was born August of 2017. Yeah. He's wealthy. Hello.
How is you?
I'm quite good. The Sea Skylines 2, after some updates, is actually running like really well.
That's good.
Yeah.
I ordered
You did what?
I ordered myself a takeaway.
Fair enough. What'd you get?
Burgers.
Oh, I don't. Oh, that's good. That's yeah. That's a guess.
I got a buffalo chicken burger and a blue cheeseburger.
Okay. Nice selection. Okay, there has to be a. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's radio volume. It is. This game seriously lacks radio.
Welcome to Go Nuts Donuts, the best donuts in town.
Hey, it's not for Go Nuts Donuts.
We've got
You know what you need?
creamy, crazy
What?
crunchy
City
burgers,
Skylines
a full-on
1 radio.
portion of Go Nuts
Yeah.
Donuts. Bet you won't last 5 minutes.
Alright, so first off, I'm gonna zone this as low density residential because people really want that for whatever reason. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna rezone that as this. So it's high density with with casual shopping in the ground, and then strip of that there, strip of that there. 'Cause I'm planning to put farms over here, so.
Okay, isn't it you that every now and again we have the whole conversation of housing above shop?
Yes. Probably.
I love the fact that they have it in City Skylines 2.
I do too. It was sorely needed. I'm not sure I'm a fan of requiring you to use circles for this, but I don't know how
I
to
can
fix
understand why.
Well, yeah, but a rectangle makes way more sense.
Yes, but you have to think about it like, okay, this thing can only see so much of an area. That's the only reason they're done so.
There it goes.
Any other time, yeah, 100% go with fucking squares.
Yeah, I mean, but like I think with farms it makes way more sense. The rest of the options, which are like, well, okay, farms of any kind honestly should be square, but like the forestry, absolutely. Textile farmers should be square. Forestry should be any shape. Stone any shape. Coal any shape.
If
Metal.
it involves natural materials without having to tend to it, like mining, forestry, any of that, yeah, make it fucking round.
Yeah,
But as soon as you have to tend to shit, please make it square.
yeah. I'm just gonna put a line of shops across the street from the farm.
They ain't no shops, they're farmers markets.
Yep. I hope so. Anyway, I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see.
very modern farmers markets.
Yeah. The electronics, freshly grown. Hope you're not a bother? How would you be a bother? Come on now. I'm streaming. Don't be silly.
I'm more of a bother.
Yeah, you're bothering me all the time. Oh my gosh. Biggest bother I know right here in this chat. Also, I am absolutely building Strodes right now.
Roads.
Strodes, street roads.
I thought it was straight roads.
No.
It should be.
A strode is a road that is both a street and a road. It is the worst of both, with the advantages of neither.
So 90% of everything in the world that's been built up. Most roads.
Well, not actually. No, not most. Just
Okay,
one.
okay. Let me rephrase that. Most roads in the UK.
Okay. Here's the Wikipedia article for it. A strode is a type of thoroughfare that is a mix between a street and a road. Common in the United States and Canada, strodes are wide, non-highway arterials, often providing access to strip malls, drive-thrus, and other automobile-oriented businesses. Urban planners have criticized strodes for the safety issues and poor efficiency. While streets, often found in downtowns and residential neighborhoods, provide access to shops and residences at safe speeds, roads, such as limited access highways, can efficiently move traffic at high speed and volume. Strodes pose danger to drivers and pedestrians and are also prone to congestion. Because literally, it's trying to do both things with one, and it just ends badly. And it also ends up with things like the suicide lane that you can see there.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That
a
makes
strode.
sense now.
Yeah. I mean, admittedly, this is kind of a strode.
There's
Also,
more of those in bigger cities, like
Yes.
the outskirts of bigger cities.
yeah.
I
Also-
remember.
The latest
went to-
update to City Skyline's kind of good, though. Remember how it was struggling really hard?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Are we on low?
Yes, but that's beside the point.
I say try crank it.
I mean,
All that's just gonna end really fucking badly.
if I crank it, I guarantee it'll run like shit. 'Cause that's kind of the state that it's in.
You're just gonna miss a giant triangle.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to like end this. I was bitching about overlapping items, but I didn't even figure out how to do it the last time, so...
I say try starting from the beginning again.
Nope, that didn't work.
Road required.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a road out to it.
Although you may not be able to get all of it, the most sensible thing does seem to put it at the edge of it.
You know what suddenly works now? In
Because
terms
there's a
of-
road.
No, it's just because of the way that it is. Instead of
So
drawing,
because there,
instead
so
of
because
drawing,
there's a road.
yeah, but instead of drawing the circle or whatever it was, I'm just doing this instead. Okay, it snaps to the edge there and it says it's invalid, even though it snaps there. So like I have to do the jank shit. And then of course it's fine on that side. There we go. Full skill grinding. They're a mining company. How bad is this game still? I see a lot of things about it, and if you ask me, we've gone backwards compared to... I mean, functional, yes. It is, in many ways, a downgrade. I'm running it on low right now because it runs poorly. I don't have a slump for a system, and you know that. Here's what I'll do. Because why the fuck not? Let's just put it on high settings and see how it goes. Significantly better than I was expecting? What? Because it was really shit the last time I tried. Huh.
Now go through and just smack everything as high as it'll go.
I mean, I'm getting like 30 FPS. I mean, that's the City Skylines performance now. In a lot of ways, it's better. In a lot of ways, it's worse. Ooh!
On stream, it is noticeably worse. That's cool.
I wouldn't call it a flop. I'd say it had a really rough launch.
Payday 3 was a flop.
Imagine driving down this road. It's just like, yeah, fences both sides. Have fun. Also, as a trucker, you're expected to pull into this driveway. Just no actual connection. But yeah, I wouldn't call it a flop. I'd say that it just had a really rough start.
If you didn't have a PC from NASA current day, you weren't gonna run it day one.
Yeah. But honestly, though, after the updates, like the problem I was having before with the game, that it seems to have been fixed, was I was running out of VRAM. It was hitting that 8 gig cap, and then it would stop as it tried to clear some space, and then it would hit it immediately afterward. So it was just stuttering really, really badly. Now it's sitting at like 6.5 gigabytes of VRAM, and that's kind of great.
Then we measure you to your tip.
Now, I can probably immediately increase this by turning off global illumination. Yeah, now I'm sitting at 60.
Because
I'm not doing ray tracing. Like, well, I say sitting at 60. Depending on what I'm looking at, but it's still better. The shadows are fucking.
All right.
Wonder if there's like any options for shadows in here. Motion blur fucking off. Also depth of field off. Shadow quality is already on high. Also, I don't think anything goes higher than high. Dynamic resolution constant. Because I'm curious. We're going to use FSR at 50% scaling. It actually doesn't look as bad as you think, and it didn't help performance at all.
again, one of those things that's highly noticeable on my end.
What are you noticing specifically?
It changes how fuzzy shit is.
Oh, that's very, very visible, yes. This was just Vaseline. And yeah, this is without any scaling applied.
Not horrible.
Honestly, in terms of things being broken still, I'd say there isn't that much still broken, Fox, or Art. Because, like, I don't really see anything that's broken, necessarily. AI does not care about bus lines at all, so those are pointless. The amount of times where zoning just makes gaps on a straight road is insane, and the school system is completely botched. School system, I've heard, is botched. I haven't played around with it basically at all yet. Apparently, it takes you forever to get through, like, primary school, and then you go through high school and college in, like, a day. I haven't seen anyone saying buses are broken. Or anything about the zoning. I haven't had any issues with the zoning. Bus lane specifically make a bus lane only road. I mean, that's kind of realistic, though. Go to any major city. You will find people driving in bike lanes. Ooh. Hell, you'll find people driving on friggin', like, sidewalks. It's a thing. It's stupid and ignorant and just awful, but it's a thing.
I've seen someone drive down tram lines.
At least if the train's coming in front of you, you might see it, but... I kind of love that.
That depends where you're driving.
You won't find rush hour traffic driving on sidewalks, do you? Yeah, actually, you kind of do sometimes. More than you would hope, less than you might think. Or, like, it genuinely is a thing. Also, bus-only lanes are typically also allowed to be used by high-occupancy vehicles, from what I've seen, so... yeah.
Big cities in the UK is just as bad.
Yeah. It's kind of a global thing.
And then if you go, I think it was the French. They're insane. So are the Italian. The French parking, you just push other cars out of the way. Italians use their horns and ignore traffic lights. Where's my burger?
He's coming!
Okay, he'll be here in like 3 minutes.
Oh, good.
I'll be back.
Oh, I mean, most of them will obey a traffic light, but you will find people driving on fucking sidewalks. It is a thing. Everywhere in the world. I can pull up YouTube and show you hundreds of videos of such a thing. I could also show you rush hour traffic driving the wrong way down a highway, so I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that's just basic video game pathing. The bus lane is shorter, and they're not banned from driving down it, so. And they kind of gave that to us, if you look at the game. I mean, in many ways, it is noticeably better. Game's also a lot more detailed in a lot of ways.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
And I have lots of food.
Good.
I ain't sharing with the class.
Dang. Did you bring enough for everyone then?
Everyone that's here currently, probably.
Fair, fair.
I ain't sharing.
How am I doing on power? Actually, well, how's my economy doing? Oh, I'm starting to balance the budget. That's good. We're mining 133 tons of coal per month, and increasing, of which we are selling on 99.6 tons for the most part. We're also importing all of our vegetables. I suppose the answer is farms, although it wants... This can go anywhere, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna go like... there. And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna put a dirt road, because farm. Oh right, dirt roads don't carry water and power, do they? Oh, maybe they do, I don't know. It also doesn't look very good, so I'm not, nah. Oh yeah, no, they totally do, it's right there.
What are you doing after stream today?
Why, you wanna watch Doctor Who?
Yeah.
I think I'm watching Doctor Who after stream.
Cool.
Housekeeping. How am I liking City Skylines 2? I'm liking it quite a bit. DM, as you can see in the bottom corner of the screen there, is the person that is in the voice call with me.
Hello.
Come on, Janet Weatherly, keep your notification out of my vision.
Welcome to
Hey, it's Donut Donut.
the best donuts in town.
Donuts.
We've got crepes and crawlers and creamy, crazy, crunchy critters. It's a full-on horror
Donuts.
show.
Donuts. I love it.
Bet you won't last 5 minutes.
There we go. Now we got a farm.
Cheap and random.
Oh, we love the cheap and random flea market. We came here.
Wow,
with
this whole farm
grandkids,
takes
and we'll
3
stay
employees.
Cheap and random.
Oh,
Meaty
sure,
Bits.
I've been
That's a name.
before.
That's a name for a farm that does animals.
I was here
Meaty
last
Bits. Oh boy.
Cheap and random.
Toaster works I like that.
Yeah, that'll get some people in a
Cheap
huff.
and random. What is that thing?
Where do you work? I work at Meaty Bits.
Hell yeah.
Cheap and random. You never know what you're gonna get, and you never will unless you come find out.
If I get those two. Go. You're banning all the donuts and taking them all for yourself, and I don't get any. Well, it's a good thing I know how to bake donuts, so I can buy flour and stuff. And I shall have it. Haven't I tell you? Well, hopefully these will pick up, and then we will start producing chicken, or, well, actually we've already got chicken happening here. With all of its 1 of 2 employees. Efficiency 55%, efficiency 44%, 62%, 7%. Ah, yes. Lori's Lentils, man. You're also banning the manufacturing of donuts unless approved by you. Dang it. Does it really count as manufacturing? I don't know. Heard you like shopping, so how about some shopping in your shopping? A donut prohibition? Yeah! I'm gonna have to moonshine donuts! God dang it! Who
Do
does
onion
that?
rings count as donut?
I would argue no. And given that, I'm going to put the thinnest, most tasteless onions into my donuts. I mean, into my onion rings. So why is there just this farm over here? There's just a random barn in the middle of nowhere over here. And it was here prior to me making the fields, so. Oh man, the vegetable farm over there is owned by Almost Meat. So we got Almost Meat and Lori's Lentils. Got enough water coming in. We got enough poop going out. Good. We have no crematoriums. I just realized that's all in roads, and I probably should have put some of those points in other places. Like a water treatment plant. I'll take one of those. Or a crematorium. I'll take one of those. So that has an upkeep of 96,000, and I'm already losing money, so... You seem to have a lot of abandoned houses. Oh, well, maybe try not living inside of the industrial zone. Why did I zone that place for... Anyway. You'll be fine, just don't breathe the air. Huh. They've actually correctly associated the name and the sign. That's something the first game didn't do. Primeval Petrol. Love it. Imagine just looking out the street and saying that. Like... Oh, hey, we're allowed to look at the sky in this one. I still wish that we were allowed to drive the cars, like the like you can in the console versions of the original, but you couldn't on PC. Like, I'd love to, like, basically just be able to drive around my city, which apparently has a lot of red lights. Oh my god, they even got turn signals. I just noticed that. Yes, they do. Or at least they did. I think they may have removed that, but, or at least toned it down. Oh, the exterior power connection, so you can export excess power. Which I probably should, you know, A, I'm gonna connect that, but B, I probably should generate more power. Yeah, we're exporting 3.44 megawatts. Very nice. I was gonna put in some wind turbines, but they're like... This map really lacks anywhere with any kind of, like, wind speed. Also, the city is being entirely served by this one sewage outlet so far. Which, by the way, the water looks fantastic. Apparently, you cannot have a dump extend beneath a power line. Even if it would make sense for it to do so. You know what I'm enjoying is the fact that I can just, like, I can extend the dump into the river, though.
Welcome to Go Nuts Donuts, the best donuts in town.
Because
Because
fuck,
freaks and
fuck,
crawlers and creepy,
we
crazy,
can't
crunchy
put it
critters,
underneath
it's a
power
full-on
lines, but the
horror
river
show
is
with
fair
donuts.
game, bro.
Bet you won't last 5 minutes.
Dang, we got a lot of storage.
For the best in men's clothing, Colchache Trades. We have all the finest silk and many other, whatever you desire. We will lay out on our table and show you everything.
Huh.
We measure you to your tip, and you will.
So
learn.
I think that
That's right,
indicates that
you
I'm
spoke.
collecting 113 tons of garbage a month and processing 100 tons.
Never had better.
Yeah, I think that's what that means. We're still losing money, but how is the new... There we go, we got 33 points. Yeah, we're not importing wheat anymore. On the other hand, our chickens aren't doing so hot. I wish I could, do that and then come over here and, that'd be good. I wish that the housing wasn't. I wish it wasn't explicitly low density, medium density, high density residential. Because I feel like you could have a good mix of them, or just build all of one, like you did in the old game. I'm going to rezone this because it should never have been residential. Get moved. Not enough. Yeah, lack of labor. They only have 2 of the 4 employees they need. They need a poorly educated and an uneducated. Well, we can process 100 bodies a month through the crematorium. And I guess the answer is we need a lot of livestock. Which you recall is the one that doesn't actually need anything to be existing, so. You know the neat side effect of this is you end up with a bunch of farmers with their fields all right up against each other in a neat, kind of organized way. I say kind of, because it's really not organized at all, but...
Kinda, sorta, maybe.
Yeah. Double buck. At least it's not more meaty bits.
I prefer meaty bits.
Grunka. Yeah, we're even with 3 of these buildings growing chickens, we're still at a deficit in terms of meat. It does make me
18.
wonder.
You were in a deficit of 18 tons of chicken.
Yeah, 19 tons now. It does
That
make
is a
me,
lot of chicken.
It does make me wonder if the grain goes into feeding the chickens, and it doesn't look like it does. It looks like the chickens are just base, because these don't look like they go out into doing that. So
So I got really excited earlier
okay,
because I saw the announcement that Steam Link is now on Quest.
right.
It don't fucking work.
Wait, so is this Steam Link being on Quest? So basically, Steam VR facilitated by Steam itself.
Yes, on the Quest.
I'm gonna have to tell my boyfriend about that because he's gonna be interested.
It don't fucking work.
Still,
Well, it might be some on Linux that it doesn't work.
there's a solid chance. Yeah,
It uses Steam Link.
yeah.
And thing is, though, the TV downstairs works. And I can
Yeah.
use Steam Link on that.
Then it's probably not that.
Yes and no. It doesn't give you the option to input a code.
Oh, well, that doesn't. That's
You have to find it over Wi-Fi.
Huh.
Otherwise, my ass would be sat in VR right now playing it. So I miss it.
And what do you mean by like? What do you mean by like find it over the Wi-Fi? Like,
Okay, so you remember old Steam Link where you would have to sit there and try and find your computer over Wi-Fi?
yeah.
And now you can just input a code, it'll find it over the Wi-Fi anyway, but it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get the code.
Huh. That is odd. I don't know what to tell you.
So you have to try and manually, well, your Steam Link. Your Quest has to try and find your PC.
Feels like it's not gonna go well.
I sat there for about 20 minutes trying to work it out.
Yeah, no,
And I came to the conclusion of, it's because it don't let me put a code in.
give it a couple days and see if anyone posts like a solution online.
Yeah, I will do, because it was publicly announced, like, today. But yeah.
We're not pumping enough water.
Steam Link for the MetaQuest 2, 3, and Pro. So you can now play your Steam games which you bought ages ago before the Quest Pro even came out.
Yep.
Because I know for a fact I would sit there and play Beat Saber. And it means I'm not limited by what avatars I can use in VR chat.
Are they announcing features they have not implemented fully yet? I mean, it's the way it used to work, so I don't know.
Technically, it's implemented fully. For them cramming it into 48 megabytes of data, they've done a pretty fucking good job.
that's actually pretty small.
Exactly. They crammed the entire thing into 48 megabytes of data. It takes up 1.5 gigs on my TV.
In fairness, on your TV, it probably has to bring along everything that it would like, because TVs are TVs, right? So it has to bring along everything it needs. Whereas on the Quest, it knows exactly what's there, so it can use it.
True.
This is a really nice Dodge Charger. With a lot more body roll than the real one. Wow, I did not realize how steep that hill was. God damn. Look at that.
Don't mind me, I'm just over here coughing a longer.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that looks like a standard British intersection. Just obviously the road's flipped.
Bendy Letters just opened at 22 Emerson Street.
Okay then.
Random observation. Also, the factory at 105 Mill Street is hiring. I will say the way that they've done this kind of forces you to have a countryside along their city. Because in City Skylines, like, you didn't really have a countryside. But, like, I kind of do now.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome to most of Europe.
Well, excuse me, I grew up in the countryside for most of my life.
Yeah, I know you did. I'm winding you up.
My spring's already too tight. If you keep winding, I'ma fucking explode.
At me.
In general, I go kaboom, man. There's a lot of random traffic going to this mine.
There's a joke there somewhere. I don't know if I should pull it out.
I mean, I appreciate this officer's actually patrolling the mine, though. Oh my god! Officer's life just flashed before his eyes.
Yeah, that's a big old nah, I'm out.
That's okay. Now you can't call that a bug. Come on.
That's a feature.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we have to import electricity. That's probably very expensive.
It's only a bug if people don't want it.
But like, look at the level of detail on this car. I love it. Like, this wouldn't be entirely out of place in, like, Grand Theft Auto 4. Am I wrong?
Yeah, even really low resolution GTA 5.
Yeah. I'm not saying something, because this is a city builder, where you're expected to be looking at the entire city. Not all the time, but often enough.
That body roll's just amusing.
Yep. Don't know how I did that, but okay, fair enough. Anyway.
That was an intended thing.
Yep, absolutely. Definitely wasn't because I was mashing movement buttons and then managed to get unclipped from the car. Anyway, how are we doing on imports? Oh yeah, we need power. Can we do better than a coal power plant? Gas power plant, maybe? I mean, that's a lot of money, though.
Well, have a look at your progression tree.
I could afford it.
Well, there you go then. You can also afford...
I
Ooh,
think coal power plant.
geothermal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do hydroelectric. I don't trust the water. I've had experiences with the original game.
A gas power plant produces 250.
The gas power plant, no, that's the cost to run it every month.
No. The cost to run it is 625. The electrical production's 250.
Oh yeah, 625,000. Yeah. I think.
Question is, how many of them can you build before it's actually not effective to export electricity anymore?
I don't think it's ever in my best interest to export, technically. I don't think you get as much money. I think it's just better to do it because you get some money back for power that doesn't get used. But $650,000 a month, I don't think is worth it.
What about geothermal?
300,000 and it's... Does it care where I put it? No groundwater. I don't think it's gonna let me put it anywhere that isn't one of these spots here. Which means I could put one right here. Where it will produce 150 megawatts.
Honestly, that's better than what other plant at the moment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just casually building power lines underground, by the way.
Very nice.
So you don't have to like destroy your city for power grid. There we go. Now we're exporting 151 megawatts. On the other hand, our deficit is much bigger now. I wish I could get the exact amount that I'm making from exports.
Would be nice.
Because like, I'm getting all kinds of other data about minables and stuff, but I'm not seeing electricity in here.
Oh, electricity. 73,176.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
Under revenues.
I know.
So that means it'll update over time and it's compounding.
I mean, our import fees are going down because we're not importing any anymore. But I mean, our maintenance and resources are not covered by the cost of providing it at this point, and that's at 160%. 200%! Yeah. Wow, immediately starts making money.
What is service fees specifically?
You know the power bill you pay?
Okay, so that's what you're charging people.
Yeah.
That's
That-
what I just wanted to check is that what you're charging the city or people within your city as well?
Yeah. Actually, that's actually made the difference. I'm now making money. That's actually balanced the budget. I'm making money. $115 an hour. Yeah, we don't need water budget. Actually, for that matter, we're massively overproducing on power, technically. So if I turn that down to 50%, oh yeah, we're still making plenty. Cool.
Although everyone is complaining of water and sewage.
Oh, yeah, you know, that's... You know what I didn't take into account when I did that? Is probably the sewage half. Yeah. Yeah, no, actually there's not enough water. Let's turn that back up. How does 75%, oh no, 80% of the budget sound, huh? Well, they're less unhappy now. Good. Water availability is good. Sewage treatment keeping up. Good. I just realized I haven't built any fire departments in a while. Although apparently the coverage is amazing. Cool. I'm okay with that. Service fee, basically any fee that will be put in place for the inconvenience of a customer, can range anywhere from 50 cents to $399.99. Price breakdown in the United States 2024: the actual price, the tax, convenience fee, the service fee, the fee for fees, and the delivery fee. Yeah, that about checks out. Oh, they're complaining about not having enough people. You know what I'm missing is roads with friggin' like trees on them. They don't exist.
Have you checked your upgrade board?
Hard to like roundabout, so I put a roundabout in your roundabout. Oh my god! I made a jankabout! Hell yeah. Drive up that sheer cliff!
And you have to sit there because there's a zebra crossing on either side.
If I had Move It, I would grab them and make them not super jank, but... Those are some amazing... Think about the torque on those motors, too, though. Just going straight up an incline like that. Why is this car so low detail? What happened to you? Oh, it was just not loaded. Fair enough. Oh, we're losing money again. How are we losing money on electricity again?
Because
200%
you're
power
the
bill,
told.
which still leaves me with like 119,000 deficit. Better ATS physics? Maybe.
200% budget.
That just gets me more power.
Yeah, but it works.
It's only 150% budget. It also doubled my maintenance and didn't double my export.
Just wait.
Welcome to Denny's Dinners, where we got every dinner you can imagine. We got square-ins, foxtrots, and finally at home dirty dinners. Skirts and hats, belts and boots. We can cover your heads and tell you that's what you like. If you got fat denim leg runners and the ones who rub that denim real good. Whoever wear a denim vest, I'll tell you, girl, you will have them swarming. You'll see
Yeah, I'm not seeing this profit yet. I mean, the amount of money I'm getting from the expo went up, but not that much.
You'll get there, I think.
What, is it just gonna keep going up?
For the most part. It will eventually plateau.
All right, I forgot that I have to actually provide internet connections to people, and that I did that. The sky's not as pretty as City Skylines 1. Oh no, a car accident! The Carpenter family, they were going to Milford. Ophelia Carpenter crashed! Apparently the police are being dispatched. I don't know how the police are gonna get there. And then back. That's just kinda neat though. Here's the police. And away they go. Okay, I wanna see how that cop car gets back. Like, does it just bugger off the edge of the map and come back, or like, just respawn at the station? Yeah, it just buggers off the edge of the map and respawns and comes back. Well, my costs admittedly are slightly less, but I'm still losing money on my electricity. You know, I don't need 100% budget for my trash. Somehow that means I'm making money. I'm okay with that. Don't need much money for that. We can definitely do with 66% of the firefighters and 66% of the police. And I got a lot of parks that's already down. Communications? I mean, that's internet, so I'm gonna leave it alone. People get pissy if you mess with internet.
Like everyone, they get pissy when you touch the internet.
Yeah. You know what I could do to make some money? 1% tax increase on people that live in their own house. Actually, make it 2%.
Just a bit.
How am I making zero simoleons, I guess, in Paxum Industrial? Huh.
I have no clue.
Also, how is it that I'm only getting like $400 from commercial? Wait, is it based on? Oh, is it because it's nighttime? Oh, I bet that's it. I bet it's because it's nighttime.
You're gonna make a train to hell.
It's an option.
Spend the next 6 hours on this game just making one train line.
If I take out a 1.6 million simoleon loan, then my city will be spending 30.8% of its income on the debt, on the interest.
Good God.
20% interest rate. I bet it's because it's time of day for those. I'll check those again later. Actually, I'm curious. How are we doing on the production? Well, we're importing a lot less. Especially in the coal department, we have a bit of excess even.
Hover over the chickens for me. I want to have a look at something.
Uno momento. Alright.
As in the production grid.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, well, somehow, despite having 3 of them making it, we're only getting, we have a deficit of 4.1 tons, which is not the 10 that was previous, but still. Huh. Making money on electricity.
Told you.
Still losing money.
I know, but you're losing less.
Somehow, we're not getting any tax from industrial or office.
Increase it.
20% of 0 is still 0.
Build more. Oh, those poor bastards.
Which ones?
The one's right next to the mine.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, they're getting the short end of a stick here for sure. Especially the people that live around that corner. Or will, I guess.
That one corner hurt.
You won't hear me disagreeing. I wonder if we'll get a Simcopter-like expansion out of this game. Finally.
I don't know.
Because I would love a Simcopter for this game. Also, imagine being the operators of this mine and then all of a sudden just a neighborhood. That water over there looks like it's going way too fast. Oh, it's because it is. Because I'm running in fast forward. Shut up. Running out of hashtag fuel? Visit our gas station. Want to hashtag invest? Our expert or a new branch at 1233 Concord Street will help you out. Banhammer Bank. Oh boy. I wish I had rail access, but I haven't seen any rails around.
You need to unlock trains.
Yeah, but there should be some rail already on the map though. There just doesn't seem to be.
If I remember correctly, from what I've watched of City Skylines 2, you just connect a rail to the end of that.
Okay. I mean, City Skylines 1, there was a mod that you could use that let you just arbitrarily add entrances and exits to the map. Just built the road or whatever to the edge and it would be done. Imagine your home is about to be done being built, and then they're like, yep, got it demolished, we're putting offices here.
Scrap all of it.
Get fucked, sir. Tear it
Okay,
all down.
so one of the officials that deal with all the roads over here near
Yeah.
me,
Yeah,
he got absolutely ripped into the other day.
okay.
He authorized there's one road near me and it's just horrible to drive down because it's full of potholes and bumpy as fuck.
Right.
So his bright idea would be, I'm just going to repaint it. So they repainted the entire road.
Painted. Like,
Yeah, repainted. So like repainted all the lines and stuff back on.
okay.
After they finished painting it, a week later,
For the
They
best
resurfaced
men's
it.
clothing,
Oh, good.
Colchate Trades.
And it hasn't been
all the
repainted.
silk and
Yeah, 'cause
many
it's
other
just smart.
ever
Just so smart,
desire.
Pat.
So he got absolutely ripped into for it.
Every
Not
silk.
surprised in the slightest.
Then we measure you to your tip, and you will love the thread we spoke for you. Echache threads. You never had better.
Cheap and random.
Oh, we love the cheap and random flea market. We came here with the
Cheap and random
grandkids
flea
and
market.
we'll
I
stay-
dig it.
Cheap and random.
Oh, sure, I've been here before. Matter of fact, I was here last Tuesday.
Cheap and random.
Toaster works fine if you flip the bread.
Cheap and random.
Toaster works fine if you flip the bread. Probably accurate, a bit painful regardless.
Cheap and random. You never know what you're gonna get, and you never will unless you come find out.
Toaster works fine. As long as you don't stick cheese in it.
Ah, they make bags for that actually. You can buy them. And I've seen infomercials. You basically make your cheese that you want to. You make your sandwich you want to be like a grilled cheese, right? You put it in the bag and you put the bag in the toaster.
Don't put cheese in
mess.
protogens either.
Yes, don't cheese a protogen. Although do put cheese on their visor. That's the appropriate location for cheese on a protogen. I'm glad I'm making money on electricity.
You know what you should do?
Export water.
Make more electricity.
I'm still not sure how I'm making money on electricity, to be perfectly frank. I mean, I guess I'm making it all on export, huh? Is it worth doing like 250 megawatts, 0 to 150? Is it worth the extra money to go gas power?
Okay, I don't know. I say give it a go. If it doesn't work out, just rip it down.
That's actually kind of fair. And it doesn't need to be near anything, so you can just kind of like stick it out in the boonies.
So I've noticed there is only one issue with my desk.
Okay.
It's unstable as all fuck.
Okay.
Well, I say it's unstable, it wobbles.
It wobbles. Okay.
But that's because it's 4 legs holding up a hell of a lot of weight over a large surface area.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you could probably.
I could fix it by adding. Only way I can really think to fix it is by adding like a 5th leg at the back in the middle.
I mean, that's fair.
But the hardest part about that is I've got to take everything off my desk. And the one TV was an absolute bitch to put on my desk.
Playing the best game with mods right now? Oh yeah? What you playing? Alright, Volcano problem potential solved.
Did you say a Pucano?
Yeah, the sewage was coming back up people's toilets. They were unhappy.
Ah,
It wasn't a no shit situation yet, but it was getting there. Interesting. Well, it's 120% efficient, although it could use more employees. I'm exporting $1 million of electricity per whatever unit of time this is. But it costs 1.4 to run everything. I think we need to math out the efficiency per dollar.
yeah.
And we'll ignore initial build cost, because that's whatever. We need to look at the upkeep per month to amount of power.
Yeah.
Nuclear power plant's 1.5 million a month, or for 750 megawatts, which I think is actually a really good value. A dam would be great if we had an actual like place where that would make sense to build. Because that's 150,000 a month for up to 20,000 megawatts. That is by far the most efficient thing to build.
Alright, scrap the city. Let's go find somewhere with a dam.
Yeah, I feel like I've made mistakes with this anyways. So new game.
You can make a giant dam in Mountain Village.
That's true. Although apparently, and quote, there's not a lot of buildable space.
Oh.
Okay, I know somebody, you see the San Francisco map here?
Yeah.
I know somebody who actually went, and before the game was out, because he had access to it before the game came out, he went and got all the blueprints for, like, 1920s San Francisco, and built a fairly accurate recreation of that era. On the
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
let's have a gander at Mountain Village. It's suggested dorking twice. I'm gonna do dorking.
Don't want to turn left-hand drive on.
God no. This isn't Europe.
So you're drive on the right, thank you.
Wait, what? Or sorry, I meant UK. Anyway, or Japan. Yeah, this would be an okay place, I think, to stick a dam, because you can go full Hoover Dam here.
Yeah.
Would be a little bit scary as a resident, because, sheesh, but you know.
I reckon you can do it.
Here's a question. Should I go back and enable unlock all? So I just have everything available so I can just experiment and see.
Could be fun.
Or I can just build as I was going to.
Honestly, kind of thinking unlockable because it puts a different dynamic on it.
Alright. Mountain Village, select map, left-hand traffic, North American. Yeah, I'm going to tick off natural disasters, turn on unlock all. It disables achievements, but that's fine. Wayford, works for me. I wonder if those circles represent different things being loaded. If I was the person that had been making this map, I would have put some I would have put a lot more resources up here to make it so just turning into a giant dam would be less appealing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I wonder what the flow rate of these is, because they're gonna have to fill that dam in the meantime. I'm not sure what I just heard, but it sounded vaguely like an asteroid, but I'm pretty sure it turned off natural disasters. Oh, it was an airplane. Just buzzed us. Commercial air flights. Known for buzzing. Oh, I just realized, because it unlocked everything, it gave us $61 million to play with as well. So, money's solved. That should be good, I think. Oh, look, train line. Anyway, I need to build the place where I'm gonna be. Actually, what way is the wind blowing? That way. So I should put my industry over here. Oh yeah. My question is, what do we build first? I mean, I suppose for now we'll just stick with like a basic coal power plant because we don't need more than that. There's power and water dealt with for the entire city. And because of how long it's going to take this thing to fill, presumably. .4 kilometers long. I just have to make sure that it's lower than the... Yeah. Electricity production up to 5,000 megawatts. I think... Can I get away with this high? No, that's higher than that. Okay. So it can be at most that high. I'm gonna go from there. Oh, I just realized I built that backward. That's irritating. in water, okay? But it's not. But also, you're not giving me the option to not be in water, so... Oh, there it is. I'm trying... Why are these not bound to any hotkeys anymore? And now we just have to wait the absolute ages it's going to take for this whole area to flood. Also, this looks like it's backward again. It is. What the fuck? The actual hell, game. I even built it backward to satisfy you, but no. Maybe it'll work backward, who knows. Oh, this needs a road. I love how the first buildings built were literally skyscrapers. With 260 apartments in them. That's like modded CS1. Cities, skylines 2. Orientation of... Damn. You know, irritatingly, all the information I'm getting is for city skylines,
Recent
not
spikes in
skylines, too.
demand have led to temporary shortages in the city.
But that is definitely backward, because that's a spillway.
Should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
How delightful! Another letter from our erstwhile listeners. What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself, Let's see here. Y'all got soul. Oh, yes, soul. A raison d'etre? Delicious. My sisters say whoever you got playing the keys got more funk in his pinky. But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical. Yes, indeed. That must be most exacerbating. Classical music has been known since the time of the early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk, as they say, is for the lay person. Now, let's hear another one of those soulful cants.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures. which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
And it seems that they've decided to implement some sort of automated or automatic detection of rail corners being too tight, which is kind of irritating. Alright, so we should start getting export money soon. And if this is wrong, I'm gonna have to delete this dam and it's gonna flood out the city and that'll be funny. I'm pretty sure it's wrong, but not much I can do about it at this point.
Just imagine living there, and all of a sudden, one day, the entire fucking dam just goes poof.
Yep.
Into thin air.
Exactly how it would go, too.
I'm pretty sure a satellite and a telecoms tower is the same.
No, because this gives you plus 50 entertainment, plus 20% network capacity, and 10% attractiveness. Whereas this just gives you internet connectivity.
Okay. Don't forget to upgrade them.
Can't?
Okay.
way more picky about the angle where you connect things now than it used to be. But this, like, especially with trains.
Imagine going to a train station and you see tracks like that.
It's not a train station, it's just a rail yard.
Even still.
Yeah. It occurs to me I could probably just do surface level crossing here. If I can find the bulldozer. There we go. In theory, it's got everything it needs now because it's transmitted by the road.
Apparently there ain't no road.
It's just built. So you're right, it doesn't think, yeah. There it goes.
That's better.
Oh, but the road's too tall here because the ground's too tall here.
Go off round and down then.
I just gotta dig out the ground. Apparently there's no limit on train deformation anymore. They don't, like, have that arbitrary thing anymore.
Oh, you might be able to just increase the water height. It doesn't help. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't help, but it's nighttime.
Happy? Thank you. And there's a cargo train terminal. Cargo. Cargo.
Oh, good God.
What, you don't like having 2 back-to-back crossings?
That's awful.
It is, absolutely.
Imagine a 18-wheeler stuck in traffic that gets it wrong.
Haha. Oh, that's cool. I like how you can just dynamically add stuff. Yeah, we're burning a lot of money per hour. And I am very sure that this is backward, and also I'm very sure it's going to take a long time for it to fill.
This is where it never fills.
Radio with J. Thomas
Yeah, it
Herbert.
might be that
And
it's
we're
implemented in such a way that it
purveying
gets to the
some
top
of
of
the
the
classical music
river
on
here
the
and
air.
just
Keep
stops
that
flowing.
dial right here.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's
I
right.
will
A
laugh.
housing
But
shortage, huh? You
apparently
mean the
that's not all
housing
good
shortage
news.
that
We're
doesn't
joined today
exist?
by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing
Professor
shortage
Nutbutter
is
is just the
bad
best
for the
name
people
for a
trying to
character.
move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human.
It occurs to me I
Thank
can
you,
probably do this.
Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
No, I can't.
Interesting
fully
news from
unlo-
the
a
city's
fully
export division.
unlocked
Sources
set
tell
of
us that
things is
our
not
city
enough to
has
buy
more
the entire map.
services than we know what to
It's
do
short by
with.
about 100.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
No,
But it
the
also costs
point is
56
we're
million,
selling it
but still.
and bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
Roundabouts. They're awesome. Oh no, there's a car accident, which is a problem because I haven't built any police or fire or ambulance or... Basically anything required to deal with with a car accident. Oh, apparently right now, when we need police and ambulance, they're being dispatched from another city. That can't be very cheap. Fucking hell.
Imagine your medical bill if you have to get an ambulance that's dispatched from an entirely different city.
Yeah. And not a local one by the look of it.
Oh no, that's like a good 3-hour drive.
Yeah. I'm glad it's running better than it was at launch. Because at launch, this was a shit show. Are we making money on our electricity yet? No. What if I double the service fee and double the budget? Oh my, this guy's going for the drive up to the dam.
Oh my. Better have a decent car to get up there.
He's driving a Dodge Charger, so...
While also being blinded.
Yes. God damn that bright.
Oh my god. And into the wall.
Well, it's flooding down there at least.
See, because of how far out the way it is, I could just see you, like, you would have groups of kids either drinking, smoking, doing something along there.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I thought there's just holes in the train.
And back we go.
He's... You know what's going on here is he doesn't want to do his job. He figures if he puts the miles on, it'll look like he's actually been out patrolling. In reality, he's just doing laps on the fucking bridge.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Maybe? I'm still fairly sure that this is built incorrectly.
Oh, I was hoping you'd go around again.
Yeah. You do be Oh my god, imagine you're on your brakes all the way down. You just have smoking wheels.
You couldn't.
Yeah, you'd ruin your wheels. They'd be smoked.
Okay then.
He really is just avoiding work, isn't he?
Yeah. He just did an illegal U-turn.
Anyway, I just had a Tums that tasted, well, I don't object to it, but it definitely reminded me of toothpaste.
I mean, there's worse things it could remind you of.
Like children's toothpaste.
There's also better things it could remind you of.
Like bubblegum children's toothpaste. Like the As a child, I may have eaten a tube of Barney toothpaste. That's what it tasted like, okay?
Fucking Barney's bubblegum toothpaste.
Yes. It was...
Was the tube purple?
No, but the toothpaste was.
Oh my god.
Yep. It stained your teeth.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, I mean, the idea was because like it would only stain the plaque. Your teeth themselves would be fine. So you would smile in the mirror and you'd be able to see if there's anything you've missed.
Okay. Oh, it used that.
Yeah. But also,
okay, that's
it
pretty
tasted
cool.
really, really good. So I may have eaten it too. I was young, okay?
Oh, what is it? Bubblegum grape. Grapes that have been genetically modified to taste like bubblegum.
I'm down.
They exist. I have had them.
And? Review?
They're actually pretty good.
Excellent.
They don't taste overly of like cotton candy, but they're really good. Cotton candy, bubblegum, take your pick, same shit, different shovel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you say that, but no, actually, I mean, like...
No, they are very different.
Yeah.
No, bubblegum.
Yeah.
They also do cotton candy ones as well.
Cotton candy's fantastic. I love cotton candy. It's pure sugar. For my birthday one year, I actually got a handheld cotton candy maker.
I bet you went through so much damn sugar.
I couldn't because it was handheld and you couldn't use it while it was charging, and it could kill the battery in 2 runs. And it wasn't a very large amount of cotton candy.
How long did it take to recharge?
Oh, like 2 hours. So you get about 5 minutes of use for every 2 hours.
Okay, in all fairness,
cotton candy.
You're making cotton candy. It's really inexpensive cotton candy.
Yeah, literally just pour sugar in.
Every 2 hours.
Yeah.
You can't exactly turn around and complain at that.
Yeah, I can.
Why? Do you want one of those big old push around cart cotton candy machines?
Maybe not that big, but yes. Yes, actually.
Do we need to go to Canada Land and get you some cotton candy?
I wouldn't object to it. Oh, they gave us a button to be able to do traffic lights.
Oh look, you can also line trees.
Oh, yeah, so you can.
Thing is, you can't go to Canada Land without having something to eat and going on the rides.
What's Canada Land?
I don't know. You went along with it.
I did, because I assumed it was a thing, but now I'm thinking about it and I'm like,
I have no fucking clue. Canada Land. It's in everyone's back garden. It's what your parents say when they tell you there's a theme park at home.
I guess so, huh?
I want cake now.
I don't want cake. I'm Dad.
Hi, Daddy.
Okay, no, never mind.
What, you didn't like that?
Well, I've had better. Also, goddamn, are these roundabouts actually just so much better?
What do you think we like roundabout?
I'm sure the truckers hate them now. They keep running over the median of this one. I mean, come on.
Okay, in all fairness, that's the AI's fault.
It's true.
Most truckers, when hitting a roundabout and you have to do a right-hand turn,
Will not try
you're
to
gonna
take
go.
the inside
You're,
lane.
they will cut other cars off to go round the outside just so they don't hit any.
I mean, that's probably what they're supposed to do, in absolute fairness.
Which is what they're supposed to do. So at the end of the day, if you're going around the outside but indicating right, or you straddle the two lanes,
advisory has been issued for the immediate
so no one
area
can get by
for
you.
road
Yeah.
conditions. Please
And then when you
exercise
when you go off into your own lane off the roundabout, then you go back over to
This
the left.
has been a local public service announcement. Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service.
You know what would be fun?
What?
You're listening to Second Moon.
Playing ETS, but you can only use, like, you've got pro mods, so the roads are fucking tight anyway.
We're live.
But you can only drive
with
using
reports
American
about a
trucks.
traffic accident,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
somewhere.
Maybe
in the
amusingly
city.
awful.
Road
but it would be
maintenance
fun.
services have already been dispatched, and
It'd
traffic
be
flow
really
should
fun.
return to normal.
Also,
but if you're planning
for
a
whatever
quick trip
reason,
out,
when you
might want to
when you
wait a
started
little while
that
until
question,
everything
that
clears
thing
up.
that you just
If
did
you're
there,
in it, you already
my
know.
brain went
use
multiplayer
reminding.
Grand Theft Auto Vice
Well,
City.
Expect delays
So-
and drive safe.
What thing?
We're live.
Multiplayer Grand Theft
and
Auto
we're
Vice
getting
City.
reports about a traffic accident.
What for?
Somewhere,
Well, when you said
in
you
the
know what
city.
you know, it'd be
Road
fun.
maintenance services have already
Oh.
been dispatched, and traffic
Yeah.
flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out,
My brain
you might want
immediately
to wait a
went
little while until
multiplayer
everything
Vice
clears
City.
up.
If you're in it, you already know.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Meanwhile, expect
I know I'm
delays
not
and
wrong.
Drive safe.
That'd be fun.
Who needs corners when you have roundabouts?
Right?
Even on corners that only go one direction. And not junctions. Put a roundabout.
Honestly, yeah. The big thing I'm noticing there is because there's not stoplights, traffic's way better.
Give trains roundabout.
Woohoo! City Skylines 2 has much less of an indie feel than the original did. Because, like, in the original, you could see where the map designer got bored and stuff. In this, there's a very deliberate line, like, this is where we ended the making of the map.
Okay. Do you actually know how much power your dam is producing?
0.
That is a big old oof.
Well, it's because, well, partly because it's probably backward, partly because it's not full. But we won't be able to start moving water once it reaches that. So it actually has to fill this whole area.
I'm not dying, you are.
No, it's definitely you.
Can't prove it.
Want to bet?
Can't prove it.
You know what? I'm gonna unzone this as residential. Can you imagine how loud it would be with your house against an industrial rail track? Most of those words did not quite make sense coming out of my mouth, but you know what I meant.
Yes. Yes, I do know how loud that is.
Point is, I'm not gonna make them endure that.
Kind of soothing.
Well, I mean, unless your bedroom is right up against the fucking tracks. I'd imagine it'd be slightly less soothing in that scenario.
No, there's still something pretty soothing about it. Here, have mansion.
Have multiple mansion. Also have a hotel. And some other thing. And more thing. And more thing. And more thing. And more thing, which is hilariously small compared to everything else.
And now we need the towers.
Oh, hell yeah. Gotta have those ridiculous ass towers.
I'm kind of disappointed the second one wasn't. I'm disappointed they kept getting shorter.
Yeah. That's a hell of a tower, though. 360 households worth of people. And they provide +6 well-being within 1.5 kilometers. 10 within 2.5. 12 within 3. Wait a second. How does this building have twice as many apartments as this? And this one has 100 more than that one.
Imagine living in a mansion and right next to you is a giant apartment building.
Yeah. I'd like to file a complaint.
What is that complaint?
Sometimes, but not always, when you demolish a building that's been abandoned, it deselects the demolish button.
Do you have any way to increase the height of the wall?
No.
Ah, shit.
Well, I mean, it's coming in at the rate that it's coming in from 2 separate rivers. I could have built a much shorter dam, but I was going for maximum power. Also, this building is being abandoned. How you do so bad that your apartment building gets abandoned, I don't know, but there it is. They're clearly not good business people. Because I guarantee you can fill an apartment building. Come on. Apparently there's not enough customers, which is why it's a good thing we're building all this then, I suppose. Hilariously, they're claiming there's not enough customers, while at the same time saying we need more commercial. And I'm like, yeah, but no, because you already don't have enough customers. Actually, a lot of these buildings are empty. That's probably not great. Like, nobody's moved into any of these.
Bam. And there's still a demand.
Yeah. Oh wow! Look at how the water reflects from the moon.
That's nice.
That looks really pretty. And it's accurate to the way it's flowing, too. Well, I say that. Technically, there's no water coming down this river. I don't know why it seems to think there is. This is a dry riverbed. Oh, apparently it is actually producing 130 kilowatts. It's not much, but that's just because the water level is still very low. It's getting there. It's actually like slowly filling. I don't know if the game has a map editor, but if it did, I would probably edit this map and just add a bunch of water sources along the mountain. Fuck me! Hiccuping really hard. It hurts. Welcome to the school district. When you graduate, you just go to the next one over. Unless you're going to technical college, in which case you go over to the area over here. Oh, that doesn't work there. You know what? Can this fit there? No. But it can fit there! Perfect.
For the med school, you have to go out towards. Damn.
Yep. Also, they just casually have, like, a place to go to be treated if you're, like, in need of health care, and willing to let students do it. Let's stick a radio telescope there. And a geological research facility there. I enjoy that it doesn't actually have to fit in the spot. It just has to be, like, placeable there. And then fire. Fire helicopters seems like a good idea. An evacuation center for the city. Very small, so it's good. Stick one over here too. Disaster warning system. I forget if I turned on or off the disasters. So. And
Your main disaster's gonna be fucking flooding.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No. 100%. Ooh, a city hall. Yes. I would also like a welfare office across the street. And a central bank next to the welfare office.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing
Oh, that street's gonna be busy on a Friday.
Public to remain calm during
Oh, and a
these breaks in
prison
service and to follow
over
the
there.
guidelines on the city's website
Oh,
on how to plan
the
for
CIB.
these temporary events. This has been a local public
Yeah, I
service
mean, it's
announcement.
definitely not the Pentagon or the FBI.
Advisory
No,
has
it's
been
the
issued
CIB.
for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
So that's
It
where
is
you should pay
also
for. I mean, I
cautioned
guess,
that you
yeah.
must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions
You know
improve.
for a fact there's
This
going to
has
be
been
at
a
least a
local
couple
public
hundred people
service
that's going to go to City Hall,
What kind of
go
future
across the
does music
road,
have if it
get
doesn't look to its past?
their
Well, I
checks,
say the question speaks
and then
for
go
itself.
across to the bank
Here
and
on
cash
Second
it.
Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
While we're not in the business of reporting rumors, there's a widespread concern over fears that an insidious underground criminal organization has seized control of the area.
Recent crime stats confirm that the crime wave has certainly gripped our region, and it's showing no signs of letting up.
I don't like the sound of that, Glenda.
We'll be back after this. For our feature story this hour, we're going live to Kim, who is downtown investigating the story behind our declining commercial zones. So, what exactly is
Ooh, tourist
driving this
attractions,
sudden
yes.
downswing in business?
Water
Kim?
park.
Good question, Glenda. I'm standing outside what used to be one of the busiest
Oh,
cities
hang
in
on.
the
Water
city.
park on,
Not
like,
long ago,
near the
it
top of the
opened its
dam.
doors to
I just
loads
built a
of
water
customers
park,
7
and
days
we
a
don't have
week.
enough water for the city.
Now the place is shut
By more than
like
double.
most of the commercial buildings on this once thriving city block. And the question on everybody's
Because,
minds,
yeah,
how
no,
could
we
it
don't
have
even
come
have
to this?
slightly enough
Thanks,
water.
Kim.
Okay.
We'll have more.
Let's
with
build a
Kim,
wastewater treatment plant.
Oh my god. Oh, we don't have enough water. What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do, Kenton, when we don't have enough water?
More water! That's what.
Oh, I thought we were gonna build a water park.
Oh, I already did. The water, that already exists. Yeah, I did that thing already. How's our water state? Still not enough water.
More water!
And then just take that road and go boop, and we're good. I appreciate that you don't have to manually manage your water pipes and stuff anymore if you don't want to. Oh, we're also, okay, so not enough electricity either.
Whose fault is that? I say go nuclear.
Are you sure? 'Cause I could just stick this here and get 150 megawatts.
But nuclear?
I don't need nuclear, I need like 45 megawatts.
But nuclear?
You and your nuclear dreams. Nuclear dreams kill sheep or something, I don't know.
Nuclear dreams kill sheep.
Yes?
Well, that's a new one to me.
Yeah, I don't know. You wanted me to be fair. There we go, that's not jank at all. Nope. What?
No car access.
But it
because
does,
it goes
right,
up.
Right there. In 2 places. Oh my god.
It's because the rest of it needs car access.
Didn't need it the other map. Happy now? Good. Good. Now we have power. They're complaining about not having enough sewage. God damn it! Oh, we're down to our last $125,000.
How have you managed that?
I don't know, but I can tell you it's not good. Because we're losing $127,000 an hour.
Where's the money gone?
I don't know. I managed to get that upgrade in just as we went into debt.
Oh dear, this is going to go very wrong very quick.
I mean, it might have something to do with our revenue being half as much as our expenses. I mean, apparently we make like $120,000
I love that.
Well, apparently now it's $38,000 because it's nighttime or something. But yeah, we're spending transiler amounts of money on electricity on our dam.
Have you
Unironically,
seen how much you're spending on education?
Oh!
Yeah.
You know what I should do? Actually, you know what? Garbage, actually. There you go. You're actually making the money.
I bet you weren't expecting that.
No, the amount of money we're losing is going down per hour. If this just kicked in and started producing power, we'd start making money. Ooh, wow, look at that. That's pretty lights. Well, I just saved $20,000 a month.
You turn the Hadron Collider off.
Also don't need that. I don't really need a prison. Or police headquarters. Or that, which... Wait. Yeah, no, it's actually... I'm saving hundreds of thousands of dollars turning things off. Because turned off, that's $29,500. Turned on, it's $295,000. So, yeah.
Oh, I love the fact you just went, I'm going to build all this and have no idea how much it's going to cost at the end.
So, like a regular city. You know what? I will leave the welfare office alone. I will turn off the, I will turn off that, though. Oh, I've already got a prison. So let's demolish that one. Hey, I'm in the black again for a moment. Everyone pays their fair share of 15%. No, garbage! Why? Why have you forsaken me? Probably only makes money at 100%.
It helps. It doesn't help. You've got like 0 businesses doing anything.
I mean, you're not wrong. What's our biggest expense right now? Water and sewage, of course.
It could be an import.
No, we're not that... I mean, we're not using that much of anything, to be honest. But how much does it cost for these buildings? Nothing, okay. You know, I could really use some of them government subsidies right about now. I could take out a 20,
deficit of $6 million a month.
but a loan of 26,100,000 at a 20% interest rate. By
The question
way,
is,
don't ever take out a loan at that interest rate. Anyway, yeah, go on.
question is, can you afford to pay it back?
Oh God, no. Not even slightly. I can't afford the current things I have, and I'm not paying interest on the debt.
Do you want to know how most British work? You get a job, you go buy nice things. You keep buying nice things, so you go into debt. You get a credit card. The credit card maxes out because you keep buying nice things. You're in more debt. You open another credit card to pay off that credit card to pay off all your other debt. And it's just a vicious cycle.
Yeah, it sounds like most first world countries, to be fair. But, yeah, no, if anyone is wondering why this city is so poorly managed, it's because I genuinely didn't give a shit about the economy until just as I ran out of money. Because I had 60-some odd million.
It goes to show how fast you can lose money, though.
Oh, yeah. You know, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't think there's only 4 students going to that university anyway. There's only 1 vehicle parked in this parking lot. Off with you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Do we need a hospital? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the musical page to the literary. Here we have some perfectly anguishing correspondence from a listener. My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my...
You know, it's amazing. After turning off many hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of services, you still manage to lose 28 grand an hour.
Humble devotee of the form, and all my...
It's nowhere near as bad as it was, though.
Oh, I'm still hemorrhaging money, though.
Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in sediment. Leave that to those poet chaps, eh?
Ah,
here's a
so
tune just for you, and
that
I do
doesn't
hope
cost
it
any
provides
money.
your
Good to
aching
know.
Spirit some modest desolation.
And
For
probably
our
should, but it
feature
doesn't.
story this hour, we're going live to Kim, who is downtown investigating the story behind our declining commercial
How
zones.
deep do you want your
So,
hole?
what exactly is driving
whoa.
this sudden downswing in business? Kim?
Good question, Glenda. I'm standing outside what used to be one of the busiest stores in the city. Not long ago, it would open its doors to
It's an
lines of
honest
customers
question.
7 days a week. Now the place is shuttered, like most of the commercial buildings on this once thriving city block. And the question on everybody's minds, How could
I'm
it have
curious if
come
it
to
still does
this?
the funky thing
Thanks,
with water.
Kim.
It doesn't look like it does.
We'll have more with Kim after the
It
break.
doesn't have, so the water simulation isn't
And on
as
to our main
accurate, I
feature
would say, as it
story.
used to be.
The commercial district is booming, as the
Although it
area
might
is
just be the
attracting
accountant
more
for, you know,
high-end
sudden
stores,
things of
bringing
water.
the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Just a singular truck.
Is it just me, or is that currently implying that either the passenger is a furry or a dog? Or the person driving, rather?
No.
Is
That is passenger.
Oh, passenger and dog. Yeah. Or driver and dog.
Although there should be a mod where you can turn all of the citizens into furries.
Yes. Cities furries. They're just what it should be called.
Furry skylines.
Yes. Yes, that's a much better name. Probably get a performance improvement too, because you know they're not modeling the teeth. Oh, the latest Windows update accidentally renames all printers to HP M101-106.
Really?
Yes.
That is awful.
Yes. So every printer on every Windows 10 and 11 computer has the same name now.
Oh my god, imagine if you worked in a business or something that kept up to date on Windows 10 and 11.
Yeah.
And you have to sit there and try and work out which fucking printer you're printing to.
Yep. How many printers does our business have? 100? Oh, good.
Oh, okay. You'll get the paperwork in about 3 hours.
Yeah, once we figure out which printer it came out of.
And it turns out it still picks the printers up, even though half of them aren't even on. So you don't even know if it prints it or not.
Yeah, so apparently there's a cemetery in here that we're flooding.
Oh well.
Yep.
You snooze, you lose.
That's awful. Okay, question. Nope, I cannot build roads. Got it. I was being curious.
So somehow you've got to get yourself out of debt without building anything.
Apparently.
Although that's where loans come in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I could take on debt. Feels like a bad plan, but it is an option.
Oh, have you seen the 149 ETS and ATS update?
I don't think so, no.
They've redone the entire damage simulator.
Really? What have they done
Yeah.
with it?
It's now a lot more accurate to true.
Okay.
And you can now either repair parts or replace parts.
And I'm guessing repaired parts have lower reliability?
You can only repair it so many times.
Okay.
And then you've also got, you can buy used trucks as well.
Mm-hmm. Apparently we're importing fire trucks.
Well, considering you didn't open a fire station.
I did, though.
Well, it was a helicopter one, then you proceeded to close it.
No, I have more than one regular one as well.
I doubt that.
I do.
I'm pushing F for doubt.
There was no fire over here? Also, it never turned off its flashing headlights. Anyway, fire. That's our one. Fire. Yeah, it's right here.
Nah. Just nah.
Anyway, I'm gonna call this a day here. I suspect long term that dam would have worked, but we needed to like build a city that was actually self-sustaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, have a good night, everyone.